Imagine reaching retirement and realizing there are things you wish you'd done differently. Today, we're uncovering the top 10 regrets shared by retirees aged 70 and above. These are the people who've walked the path and now look back with valuable insights. From financial mistakes to missed relationships, these regrets hold lessons that can help you avoid making the same choices. Stick with us to find out what these retirees would change if they could turn back the clock, and how you can build a retirement without regrets. If you're serious about planning a fulfilling future, you won't want to miss this. Let's dive in and learn from those who've lived it. Let's start with one of the biggest regrets: not saving enough for retirement. Many retirees in their 70s look back and wish they had prioritized saving sooner. They often mention underestimating how much they'd need to maintain their lifestyle or cover unexpected costs, like medical expenses. Imagine having to choose between travel or essential health care. It's a reality for many, and they advise younger generations to start early, even if it's a small amount. Compound interest does wonders over time, but it requires consistency. Think of each dollar saved as giving you more freedom down the road. If you haven't started yet, or think it's too late, remember, it's never too late to make a change. Next on the list of regrets is neglecting health in earlier years. Many retirees admit they took their health for granted, not realizing the impact until it was too late. They talk about skipping regular checkups, avoiding exercise, and eating poorly. Now, in their 70s and beyond, they're facing health challenges that could have been prevented or managed earlier. Imagine having the time to travel and enjoy life, but being held back by physical limitations. Their advice? Start taking care of yourself now. Exercise regularly, eat well, and prioritize health checkups. It's about small, consistent habits that pay off over time. After all, a healthy retirement is a happier retirement. Don't wait to make your health a priority. Another powerful regret among retirees is not spending enough time with loved ones. Many say they were so focused on work, personal goals, or daily routines that they missed out on precious moments with family and friends. Now, in their 70s and beyond, they see the value in those connections, more than any job or material success. They describe the feeling of having time, but not being able to share it with those they care about. Their advice? Make time for the people who matter. Be present and nurture relationships before it's too late. Life moves fast, and those connections are what give it meaning. Remember, no one looks back and wishes they'd spent more time at the office. Another big regret we hear from retirees is not pursuing their dreams. Many look back and wish they'd taken more chances, whether it was starting a business, traveling to a dream destination, or exploring a passion. They often say they waited for the right time, but it never came. And now those dreams feel out of reach. The lesson? Don't let fear or excuses hold you back. Life is unpredictable, and waiting too long can mean missing out on experiences that bring real fulfillment. Their advice is clear. Make time for the things that excite you, even if it's just a small step. Pursuing your dreams isn't selfish. It's part of living a life with no regrets. Another major regret among retirees is the lack of a clear retirement plan. Many admit they entered retirement without fully understanding their needs or having a detailed roadmap. They often didn't consider factors like rising living costs, healthcare expenses, or even how they'd spend their time. The result? Unnecessary stress and financial uncertainty during what should be relaxing years. Planning isn't just about saving money, it's about envisioning the life you want and making decisions today that get you there. Their advice? Don't leave your future to chance. Start thinking now about what you'll need financially, physically, and emotionally. A little preparation can mean the difference between a retirement filled with regrets and one that's truly fulfilling. Another regret that comes up often is not downsizing sooner. Many retirees stayed in large homes longer than they needed, not realizing the financial and physical toll it would take. They talk about the costs of maintenance, higher property taxes, and the energy required to keep up a big house. By the time they finally downsized, they felt they'd missed years of financial freedom and a simpler lifestyle. The advice from these retirees? Consider downsizing earlier to free up funds and reduce stress. Moving to a smaller, easier-to-manage space can give you more time, energy, and resources to enjoy life. Don't wait until it's a necessity. Downsizing can actually open doors to new adventures and less worry. A common regret we hear is that waiting too long to travel. Many retirees had big plans to see the world, but as they aged, health issues or mobility challenges made it harder, or even impossible, to go. They look back wishing they'd traveled more when they were younger and more able. Travel brings incredible experiences and memories, and for many, it's something they wanted to do someday. Their advice? Don't put it off. Make a list of places you want to see and start planning now, even if it's just one trip a year. Life can be unpredictable, and putting off travel can mean missing out on some of life's most enriching experiences. Don't let someday turn into never. One of the most common regrets among retirees is ignoring long-term care needs. Many seniors didn't think about the possibility of needing assistance as they aged, and now they're faced with unexpected challenges. Whether it's health care, home modifications, or personal care, failing to plan for these needs can cause financial and emotional stress. Some wish they had explored long-term care insurance or set up savings for potential medical costs. The advice from those looking back? Start thinking about your future health needs early. It's not just about saving money, but about ensuring you're prepared for any situation. Planning for long-term care can provide peace of mind and help you maintain independence in later years. Another regret we often hear is relying on a single source of income during retirement. Many retirees depended on one pension or savings, and when that wasn't enough, they found themselves in financial trouble. They say they didn't consider having multiple income streams, whether through investments, part-time work, or other assets. Now, they wish they'd diversified their income sources while they had the chance. Their advice? It's never too early to start building additional streams of income. Whether it's real estate, stocks, or a side business, having backup options can provide financial security and freedom in your golden years. Don't wait until retirement to start thinking about how to generate income from multiple sources. One of the biggest regrets retirees express is at not embracing hobbies and passions sooner. Many admit that they spent years focused on work or responsibilities, only to realize later in life how fulfilling it would have been to explore their interests earlier. Whether it's painting, writing, or learning a new instrument, they wish they had taken the time to nurture their passions. Now, with more free time, they're diving into these activities, but they often feel they could have done so much more if they had started earlier. The takeaway here is clear. Life is short, and hobbies bring joy, fulfillment, and even health benefits. Don't wait until retirement. Start today and make time for the things that bring you happiness. As we've seen, the top regrets of retirees often stem from not planning early enough, whether it's finances, health, relationships, or passions. The good news is, it's never too late to start making changes that will lead to a more fulfilling future. Remember, a little preparation today can save you from bigger regrets down the road. If you're thinking about your own retirement, take the time now to plan. Diversify your income, embrace your hobbies, and take care of your health. Don't wait until you're looking back with regret. For more tips on how to create a successful and stress-free retirement, make sure to follow our channel, Retirement Success Blueprint. Start building your dream retirement today.